Hey, welcome back. So day 8's about to start, just continuing from where day 7 left off. I did a quick calculation based on best guesses, and I think I need 30 to 40 parsnips to reach level 3. I'm not convinced that that is worth it. It would take 180 energy and time away. We'll see how I feel after we've picked up and dropped off our new tool upgrade. Yeah, and we have just 1, 2, 3, 4. We have some space in our patch, so we won't have to hoe much. 3 daffodils. Oh, and a dandelion. Well, that's good at least, I suppose. We'll probably be a little bit late to pick up because we need to pick up the copper bars. But I'd say maybe 8:30, 9 we'll get there. Maybe we'll find a horseradish. Then I'll feel less bad about everything. And I'm not sure if you can trigger I was planning on triggering the community center cutscene. You trigger that by entering Pelican Town from the bus stop entrance, which is what we just did. But I don't know if it triggers when it rains. I actually don't think it does. So we might not be doing that. It won't... I don't think it will cost too much time to just check. So I might just do that anyway. And we can't drop bundles off yet today anyway, and I also left a fishing rod, so we have to go back to our farm by that route regardless. I guess I will buy parsnips then, just because it seems to be on the way because of all my mistakes. Yeah, I think I stand by 8:30 still. Maybe 8:20. We'll see. I do have the pickaxe, so that's, you know, I would be very upset if I did not have the pickaxe. I would be heavily... Okay. Never mind. I guess I should look around here. Okay, I'm gonna look around here for a horseradish. Is there a horseradish? No. Then I'm gonna waste even more time and just go to the beach because I'm already down here. And if I do find clams, that will actually make parsnips more valuable to me. Do I see any clams? I see one clam. It makes it slightly more worth it. Not crazily worth it, but now it's equivalent to the 20 speed grow I'll get from the bundle anyway. So yeah, I think it is actually worth it now. So yay, copper axe, that's good. Upgrade my copper pickaxe. Peace out. 7,000 gold. That's still fine. I will be fishing today, which is fine. It's good for money, even. And we won't be starting too much later than what we did on day 3. So... if you're gonna do it, you may as well do it. So remember day 3, we actually have to wait till... I don't think I can give her a cauliflower, but... because those quests are villager requests and they usually expire after 2 or 3 days. And my first cauliflower will be coming through on day 12. And I also want to use it for the bundle, so yeah, that's not gonna happen. Sorry, Marnie. But... yeah, we had to wait till 9 for Willie's to open anyway, And then we got to the South Lake at around 10. We get there at around 11 today. So we should still expect a decent catfish haul, and I should be better at catching catfish now. Another reason why I'm deciding to plant parsnips is not just to get to farming level 3 and save 1,000 gold. It's also because it's raining. 1, 2, 5, 6, 10. Okay. Okay. No. I need all of that space. Let's go back up. Okay, so it's a little bit later than I would like, but I still think it's worth it. I guess, how much time did I waste? Is a good question to ask. I had to wait till 9 anyway. I wasted 2 hours. Saved, that's good. We'll see if I keep it. I might actually have room depending on how many chests I pick up. I could have just left it actually until the way back. Yeah. So I wasted 2 hours. Saved 1,000 gold in terms of strawberries. What else did I do correctly? Oh, I picked up a clown. Hey. Chest and perfect. Not bad. 12 coal is good. I can't, so you see these kind of circles at the top of the screen? That means an increased bite rate. I can't reach them from here. I'm considering running back around, but I don't think I will. Because it's, you don't know how long they're going to last for. And I don't know if that's actually in the fishing spot that we need. I think it probably is, actually. Tough decisions. Well, we'll time it, and then feel upset if it stays until 4 PM. Okay, catfish. So I'm level 6 now. The bar is a lot larger. Doesn't mean it can't still trick me with its behavior, but it means I have some more latency in reaction. And I will actually probably expect to get to 7 or maybe even 8 today in terms of fishing level. That's the wrong way. That's not max extension, but okay. So our goal was, if you remember, at least 8 catfish. And we ended up with 10. And I don't expect to drop any now, actually. In fact, I'm so good at my catfish skills with level 6, I will take a chest too. 2 magma geodes. We'll see, they may get tossed. And I guess one advantage of having to water parsnips now is I will actually trigger the event without adding inefficiency to my route tomorrow. Yeah, and then let's see, so I'll probably just do it on the day. So I need to hand in these bundles at the community center before the egg festival, which is on day 13, so I need to do it by day 12 at the latest. Once you've triggered the community center cutscene, you need to read a golden plaque, realize that you can't read magic, forest nymph, hieroglyphics, and then you get, on the next day, a message from the wizard who lives in the forest, who tells you he can help you with it. So that's a day's lag time between the community center cutscene and actually being able to give items to the community center in bundles. I don't think I've actually explained bundles necessarily, but there are certain thematic groups of items that upon donation of the entire group you get the bonuses I was talking about. So if we do that, if we're coming down into the forest on day 12 anyway, because we'll have a silver axe and we'll want to cut down trees and some other fun things I'll explain later on that day, or as we get closer to that day. I think I'm level 7 now in fishing. I think the bar increased. And then I'll visit the wizard then and deliver it on day 12. Two catfish by 4 PM is not the best. But you do what you can with what you have, right? This is a chub, I think. We're also replenishing our... So, having it rain today is actually very helpful. Not just for money, but for energy regeneration. Getting more chub is always a good thing. Yeah, we'll have to not perfect this one. Having said that, it just moved to the exact point where the treasure chest was. But that's fine. Okay. A strange doll and a rusty spoon. I don't know how much they sell for. I think a strange doll is relatively rare. But I'm not entirely sure. I'm running out of space quickly. Oh, I'm surprised that wasn't max. We're getting a lot of non-fish. Oh. Okay. I really thought I was on that leading edge. Wow. So I really should be able to catch every catfish. If I don't, that's a lack of skill. Like, if I'm catching them, it's kind of the status quo now. It's really just on day 3 where they're particularly difficult. And I'll need to if I want to come anywhere near the quota I set myself. Yeah, I basically want to catch catfish or chub. Anything else is... I mean, shad still sell relatively well. It's also one of the reasons why the river is always good. But yeah, those are the 2 things I definitely want, and in an ideal world would just have those. Getting lots of algae today, to the point where I'll consider keeping that stack to use as a kind of throwaway energy source in the mines. We also need to think about what we're doing tomorrow. I don't think it said it was raining tomorrow. That's going to be quite unlikely anyway. So we'll probably start chopping down some trees, getting our wood bank supply up, and if we have good luck, we'll also be chopping down pine trees. Starting to clear our farm out too. Got those end of spring goals on my mind too. Yeah, I think this type of run is interesting, especially with these additional constraints, because it is a lot to pack in, to a schedule, even a 28-day schedule. Or is it 30? I think it's 28-day schedule. I think I said 30 before, but it's 28 days in a season. Like, at some point, I want all of my farm cleared. At the very least, I need a silver pickaxe and axe for that. And also I need level 9 foraging, so you need a silver pickaxe to increase daily experience that you can get from foraging. I'll explain that later as as that becomes more relevant closer to the day. But yeah, the farm is large, and you can do a lot of stuff kind of in downtime, like chopping trees down, or even breaking those small rocks. I probably won't do that. I probably will chop trees down because we already have a pretty decent stockpile of stone, whereas wood is just harder to come by. And I lied about the green algae pile. I will definitely eat that over chub, and we need energy today too. Yeah, just looking at the inventory, it's a bit of a hodgepodge of things. And we're really not getting very lucky with these catfish chances. But it's still better than whatever else we would be doing today. We'd either be fishing in the mountain lake, and a catfish is worth 2.5 times a largemouth bass. And with star modifiers, that's actually an even larger difference. Is that true? No. A gold catfish is worth 2.5 times a gold largemouth bass. The relation's the same, but that's actually just more absolute money. So, you know, definitely winning compared to that. Or we would chop trees down today as well, which is not bad per se. I think compared to a free rainy day, it's not optimal, let's say. So gold ore, we won't be using any upgrades, it's just pure money. So just for the kind of completionist sake in me, I'm going to keep the amphibian fossil. I don't think we'll be rushing finishing the museum because it doesn't really serve a purpose. You can get into the sewers once you have a certain number of things, but I don't think we're going to be using that either much. So, but I don't know how much it sells for, I guess, and if it's 100 or so, that's better than pure gold ore in terms of sale value. So 4 catfish is not good. But we caught every catfish that appeared, so... And we're not resetting this run, so... not really much to be upset about, because... c'est la vie. And... okay. What did we get? A normal geode's not worth throwing anything away. And neither is a single bait. And it's actually week 2 now, so I don't think we can fall asleep in the forest without an energy penalty. And we will take a gold penalty, so it's just not worth it to fall and actually be forced to sleep. Maybe 1 to 2 AM is still fine. And we might try it out, actually. Ooh, catfish. A feisty. A crazy catfish. Oh gosh. Stabilize, stabilize, stabilize. Give it some space to do its thing. Wow. Is that 4? Yeah, there's just like a natural confidence you get with higher fishing levels. I think the next thing to throw away is going to be the magma geode, probably. Or maybe the algae pile. Did I? No, I didn't mess up. Phew. So if you actually try and do an energy costing action when you don't have the energy for it, you become fatigued, which carries over to the next day, which is just really bad. So I will not avoid letting that happen. It actually slows the movement down, so I wouldn't even be able to make it back to my house. So I would take a huge energy penalty from fatigue and from falling asleep outside my house, and it will cost me money. Yeah. Living in the wilderness is a rough existence. 2 rubies, wow. Okay, trash. Algae. Yeah, I'm gonna throw the algae away. And then fish 2 more times. Yeah, fish 2 fish 2 more times, and then I'll be done for this evening. Oh wow, 7. Okay, I guess I'll fish again. So I really do underestimate the efficiency gains you get. At max efficiency, all energy costs are halved, so the fishing rod goes from 8 to 4. For it to be at 5, I guess I must be level 8. At least 7, maybe 8. Which is impressive. And actually something to note about the fishing skill, it's relatively quicker to level up. I think it's the quickest in-game per action. Like if you just want to level your fishing skill up, and you know a few basic things like harder to catch fish, give you more experience, like catfish, then it only takes maybe 5 days or so to actually get that to 10. Well, we've been fishing for 3 days and we're at 8. It is an exponential experience curve, but not by that much. We're already at 8, so 2 more days for 2 more levels. Sounds about right. Okay, so we're gonna sell that. Sell all the bream, sell all the shad, sell all the catfish. And I'm just gonna sit on these items for now. And we have almost what we want. The dandelion's still in the mine. But we'll be back at the mines before we see the wizards, so I'm not really worried about that. Is it worth it to try and chop a little tree down? I guess I'll get 2 swipes in on it. There you go. And they actually do carry over, I think. I never tried it from day to day, so I guess I'll find out. And yeah, level 7 fishing. Oh, just level 7. Okay, fair enough. And not so bad of a haul, and that marks the end of day 8. So lucky that it was raining. Not so lucky about my mismanagement. I could have probably gained at least 40 minutes, maybe an hour of more fishing time if I hadn't hung around and gone to the beach. But we did have parsnips, and we are going to get to level 3 farming, so we'll see. We'll see. Alright, as always, thanks for watching. Hope this was interesting, and I hope I still have people watching after 8 days. Okay, thanks.